So if you are on Social Security benefits and you receive a monthly check, well, guess what? You are about to receive a very important notice. That notice is coming in the month of December. Now, I want to give you a very important message here, but this announcement that is coming from the Social Security Administration, it's important, and I'll explain why in just a moment. Now, the one thing that I do ask is if you want more updates on Social Security, do me a favor. Okay, there's only one thing. It takes 2 seconds. Go ahead, hit that like button, and now let's begin. There are more than 72 million Americans that receive Social Security benefits every single month here in the United States. Now, what they are about to receive is extremely important. Look at this. It says Social Security beneficiaries to soon receive notices revealing the size of their 2025 benefit checks. Now, keep in mind there has been a cost of living increase for Social Security, so that's going to be reflected on the upcoming checks. But, and here's the other thing, you are seeing an increase as well as a decrease, especially if you have Medicare. I want to show you this. It says right here, changes for 2025, including a cost of living adjustment and a new Medicare Part B premium rates, will affect the size of Social Security beneficiaries' checks. It says in December, beneficiaries can expect to see benefit notices online and in the mail. Now, this is the same pretty much announcement I've made every single year for the past 3 to 4 years, is if you receive Social Security benefits, you are going to get this notice in the mail or online. Wherever you get it, print it out, make sure you have it. Okay, here's the reason why. Social Security and the Social Security Administration is just like any other government agency. They do not get everything right 100% of the time. As a result, you may get your first Social Security check for January. This might be missing something. Maybe you weren't paying into Medicare. Maybe you didn't get your full cost of living adjustment, or you didn't get a cost of living adjustment at all. I've seen this many times before. So what do? You call the Social Security Administration and you hope that you can get a hold of somebody. At that point, then you will let them know what the issue is and they should be able to fix it. But if you don't have that paper in front of you, you don't know what your monthly benefit should be, you don't know if you did get the cost of living adjustment or if Medicare Part B has been taken off, well, what do? That's the big issue. Now, I want to read this to you. It says more than 72.5 million Americans will see a 2.5% cost of living adjustment in their Social Security and Supplemental Security income checks in 2025. Before then, beneficiaries can expect to receive a notice detailing how their monthly checks will change. It says in December, the notices will be available online for beneficiaries who have My Social Security accounts and will also be sent by mail according to the Social Security Administration. That is what we do know. Now, it says this year, the agency will provide a new streamlined one-page notice. This will include exact dates and dollar amounts of new benefits as well as any deductions. Okay? The thing that you need to keep in mind, the first increase is going to be the cost of living adjustment of 2.5%. Now, the first and pretty much your decrease is going to come from Medicare Part B because premiums have gone up. Look at this. It says Medicare premiums rise for 2025, nicking retirees' Social Security checks. Now I want to read this to you. Look at this right here. It says right here, seniors awaiting an increase in their Social Security checks next year may be upset to discover that a chunk of that extra money is already spoken for. Keep in mind, I believe it was last year, Social Security's cost of living adjustment went up. That was great. But, and here's another really nice thing, Medicare actually went down. It became less expensive because they overcharged people from the previous year. So as a result, they adjusted it for 2023. 2024 is going to be different. Look at this. It says the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services announced that 2025 monthly Part B premiums will climb to $185, an increase of $10.30 from $174.70 in 2024. So again, It's not that big of an increase, but when your average increase from your cost of living adjustment for Social Security is going to be about $50 a month, that $10, that is a 20%. Okay, that's 20% of your increase just went to Medicare Part B. Let's keep reading this. It says in the annual Part B deductible, which most people must pay before their Medicare coverage begins, will rise by $17 or 7% to $257 from $240 in 2024. Now, this is what I'm talking about right here. It says that news follows the Social Security Administration's announcement of a 2.5% cost of living adjustment for 2025, which will add about $50 to the average monthly benefit of roughly $1,900 per month. It says ideally, the bump in benefits would provide some breathing room to the more than 72 million retired senior citizens and disabled workers who have grappled with higher prices in recent years. Yeah, prices continue to go up. Food prices going up. Home prices in many places throughout the United States still getting more expensive. Utilities, more expensive. Gas prices, well, kind of going down. So there's a lot of good things, but there's a lot of bad things. Now, I do want to leave you with one thing. Right now, there's a lot of discussion as to what is going to happen with Social Security. Are we going to see the Trump administration? Are they going to completely revamp Social Security to provide beneficiaries with a larger monthly benefit? The answer is potentially yes, but likely no. The Trump administration has, for President-elect Donald Trump, he promised one thing for Social Security benefits, that he was going to eliminate social or taxes or income taxes on Social Security benefits. Here's the problem. By doing that, he's also bringing in less money into Social Security. So is that something that he can really do at this time? Based off what certain Social Security groups are saying and what financial experts are saying, this may not be the right time to make this move, but possibly in 2 years, we could have a little bit clearer of a picture. So we'll see what happens there. The other thing, Social Security benefits are one of those things that a lot of people say, well, we paid into it for years. It needs to be there. Okay? Here's the issue, and this is what Republicans have been arguing with Democrats for multiple years, is they keep on saying that we need to increase the full retirement age from age 67 up to age 66, or up to age 68, or age 69. So potentially 1 to 2 years. By doing so, certain Social Security groups are saying that we're going to lose about 7% of our lifetime benefits for every year we go up. So from age 67 to age 68, we lose 7%. From age 67 up to age 69, we lose a total of about 14% of our benefits over the lifetime of Social Security. As a result, they say we can't increase the full retirement age. But Republicans say, well, if we don't increase the full retirement age, then come 2034, every single person that receives Social Security benefits, 72.5 million people, would see a deduction or reduction about 22 to 23% per month. Which means if you got let's say $2,000 per year or per month at that time, and you get a 22% reduction in your benefits, what was that, $440? $440. So instead of $2,000, you get $1,560 for that month. Yeah, that would be a huge decrease, which would cause millions and millions of Social Security benefits or beneficiaries to pretty much be living in poverty. Now, I don't know what's going to happen moving forward, but all I can tell you right now is if you get this notice from the Social Security Administration that yes, you got a 2.5% cost of living adjustment and you are getting the $10.40 or 30 cents taken off because of your Medicare Part B, right? Just understand that's normal. But if you're getting money taken off, but they don't add the cost of living adjustment, make sure you call, get that fixed immediately. Don't wait, okay? Do not wait. I talked to somebody probably 8 months ago, maybe even longer than that. They haven't received a cost of living adjustment in over 2 years. Guess what? They've never called about it. They were simply asking, Why don't I get this? But they never put it out there to get this rectified. So we'll see what happens moving forward, but the one thing I can promise you, as we get more information on Social Security and more information for senior citizens, I promise I'll bring you all the latest news and updates, but that is what we know as of today. So again, thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.